sometimes I'm looking at him like, hey, remember we're cousins, bro? You remember me or no, bro? When I go past that, I look at my cousin, part of me, I want to laugh, like legit pop, like, hey, man, what's going on here, bro? What up, Booze?
What's up, Booze?
Oh, can you see me? Oh, yeah. Dude, go get the charger with the charger. Sorry, I'm talking to my son right here. He's over here trying to get me, bro. He's trying to get me.
Hey, Oos.
What's up, man?
I'll tell you what, you have just made Kevin's day and perhaps life by calling him Oos. That's a dream come true for Kevin.
Hey, Kevin. Hey, I heard you like a dance. I heard you can get down. I heard you a little dancer over there, Oos. Is that true?
Yeah, professional dancer. Yeah, but I'm trying to hold it together for this interview because I get very starstruck by wrestlers. So.
Hey, come on, man. Oos, don't put me over too much. Oos. You're putting me over too much, Oos. Come on. Hey, thanks though. Oos. Thank you a lot for real.
You've been putting yourself over.
Yeah, it's been fun, Oos. It's been a lot of fun with doing it with cousins. So people are in it, man. I don't think people knew it would take off the way it did, but man, I'm trying to I'm enjoying it, Oos, as every week goes by, man. It's dope.
Well, I've got to say, we have spent many hours, it seems like, on our show talking about you and the storyline with your cousin, Roman Reigns.
What
an incredible story you guys are telling with Paul Heyman on SmackDown. It's, for our money anyway, one of the best things we have seen in years. Like, if you think about the last decade, you think about Daniel Bryan and his rise to the championship at WrestleMania 30. You think about the Summer of Punk. You think about Becky Lynch. You think about Kofi Mania.
Yeah.
But there are only a handful of moments that are as great as what we are seeing right now. You must feel incredibly proud and incredibly excited.
Man, those aren't even the words, because I never thought it would come. I never thought it would portray this way. I never saw me in an angle with my cousin. Nobody saw this. Nobody saw how good it would get, right? That's why I'm fighting in Hell in a Cell, again, for the Universal Championship again, And I told him last time, man, hell yeah, I got my ass beat. Clash of Champions, I got my ass whooped. But guess what, you still think part of the people are behind me. Most of the people are like, yo, man, Roman is a beast. But I think Jay got a shot, man. Jay got a shot. It was the underdog versus the big dog. And it's not even about the Universal Championship no more. This dude done lost his mind, man. All of that to call him the chief, man. I would have called him the chief, man, before we started. But to see how he's acting with all this, after everything that he's done, he has nothing to prove. He ain't got nothing to prove, unless he's trying to prove it to my family now, or Paul Heyman, or trying to, I don't know. But I know I'm the one to push the button, It don't matter. This story is that's why people are drawn, because it feels real to me. If it feels real to me, it's definitely gonna come off real to the people, No matter how, I said this on another thing, you can put any top guy in there with Roman like they always do. But you this is the best type of work that you've ever seen him do and me do, and it's just meshing so well and so good, and I'm proud of my work, man. I'm proud of my whole family's lit, man. The past month it's just been good, man. For my career, everything. It was me, I'm happy. My brother's doing good. He coming back in January. That's right around the corner. Okay, let's do our holidays. And then we're gonna turn up in 2021. It was come on, we came back in 2020 in January and helped with the damn dog food. I should have let his ass eat the dog food. If I would have known he was gonna trip 4 or 5 months from later, I would have let his. Oh man, the hell with that. Now in 2021, it's the same thing. We coming back in January. but we about to. You thought we was hot now. It was like, man, we just about to double up. We just gonna double up.
And whose idea was this? How did this all come about? Because when we thought about Roman Reigns returning after his hiatus, I don't think anybody, no fans around the world, thought that he might be fighting his cousin. So how did this all come about?
That old man is a genius for a reason. You know, I'm pretty sure he threw that idea out there, and most of the rider, you know, his team was probably like, nah, it'll work. It's working. You know, it's working. One time, if you go back, and this is how I know, like, brother's on a different mindset, you know. I don't know if you know, but we was in an angle with Breezango, and we had a pay-per-view match at Backlash. I don't know if you remember this match, but this is the match where he was dressing in a janitor, and he had an old lady. He had a wig on.
Yeah, I remember that.
And the match was funny, and at the same time, it was still lit, right? But we had the idea of going in there and putting on this awesome tag match with Tyler Breeze and Fandango. Yeah, those two can go. Yeah. So we had the idea of, we about to put on, like, this is awesome. And the man says, no. Let's put an old lady in there, you know. Let's put a janitor in there, you know. And we're sitting there like, what? I don't know, figure it out. And then we leave the office. But it's stuff like that, bro. So it's all him. He running it. It's his show. And whatever goes. But yes, the man has wrestling and storytelling. And I think that's what separates our whole thing. Because it feels real. It feels real, and it feels right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And because it is so real for you guys, like, you guys are family, how much space is there for you to just going out and, like, how much of what you say is just instinctive? Like there's space for improvising because it's coming from a real place, or how much is all planned out?
Not a lot of it. As far as what I'm saying, what he's saying, not a lot. I react to what he says because they can't write our promos. They can't write that. They can't write how he feels about me and how I feel about him. But the cool thing about it, like, we got to the level now where, you know, they trust us to do your thing. You know, they trust us now, and it feels good to finally get to that level. You know. Finally, where people are like, yo, he's a good player. It was like, you trust him. He'll do what he need to do. You know, take the chains off him. And I think that's what they finally did. You know, yeah. I think they finally did it, man. And I'm just going more and more, bro. And like every week, after Friday, when I lay my head down at night, be thinking like, man, okay, what happened tonight? I try to process all that. And every night I go to bed, I'm proud of it, though. And I'm proud of Roman. Talking from me, I'm proud of Joe.
Yeah,
I love Joe. Like, look at us now, you know. It's so dope. But like, you know, Jey Uso, Roman Reigns, nah, bro. We got to do this,
Well, you should be incredibly proud because it's incredibly special what we're watching right now. How much of this is driven by Paul Heyman? Because I feel like it's no surprise that we're seeing something so creatively spectacular, and someone, you know, as much of a genius as Paul Heyman is attached to this.
I'm pretty sure it's like 50-50. I'm pretty sure, yes, when Paul Heyman's in the mix, you know it's going to be lit. You know, when I wasn't even a part of this, and I saw when Roman came back, and then it viewed out, and Heyman was sitting with him, I was like, you know, as a fan, I was like, yeah, you know. But as the other guy on the other side, it's different. I'm like, damn, man, help me out. Help me. I need a manager too. Damn, who's left? But yeah, that man is a creative genius. He's a genius too. That's why he's still in the game for so long. And I would love for that, man. I would love for him to manage us too one day. After this, I'm with it too, Oos. I'm with it.
We've been talking about a lot, obviously with all the restrictions, having no crowd there because of COVID and blah, blah, blah. But we've been talking like with this that's going on, every time you and Roman are in the ring at the moment, like it doesn't even register with me that there's no crowd or whatever, because I'm so hooked on what's happening in the ring and the story that you're telling me. Like it's making me feel so much when it's happening. But on the TV, we're hearing like some piped in crowd noises and stuff like that. Are you hearing what we're hearing in the arena? Or like, can you feel the energy from the audience? Like, what is it like in the Thunderdome?
Yeah, I can, that piped in noise, you know, I can hear that. I hate it though. There's no energy. There is no energy. I have to draw that from, you know, myself or my opponent. But you know how you would walk through the curtains and there would just be people, you know, it's like you dancing. You could dance like in that empty room with the mirror, or you know when it's go time with the people. Now you got more oomph in it, you know. So that part I miss because I have to draw that from within myself. Who's like, you know, how you can feed off energy. I really, really miss the people, man. I said that in every interview I had, because you know they're asking about how you feel with the fans. I miss the people. That's what made wrestling special. It was like football, like live crowd, live audience. You know, no kids, no more. You know, when you used to walk down the aisle and put your hand out. You know that when I was a kid, touch touch Ultimate Warrior's hand. You know the cool stuff, and then you remember that, right? Man, touch my hand, little stuff. So yes, those are special, intimate moments I miss. It was a whole lot.
Yeah.
This is obviously a family affair. There are some predictions being bandied about that maybe Roman Reigns might be going on to face another famous member of his family, The Rock, at WrestleMania. Have you heard talk about this? Is that the end game? Are WWE actively pursuing this?
Yeah, I've seen just like internet stuff. Never heard like nothing in concrete, but you know how wrestling is. Like he's supposed to be with the Fiend, and now he's with me. You know, we know it writes itself as it literally goes. It was like legit. But how awesome would it be Roman Reigns versus The Rock at a WrestleMania? You know,
pretty damn awesome.
See it, yeah, I got goosebumps. I want to see that. I want to see that.
I feel like I want the whole family to take over WrestleMania. Like, I feel like yeah, Roman, The Rock, you and your brother.
Me versus my brother. Hey,
everybody involved.
Oh yeah.
Hey, we're the semi main event. You know, Rock. Hey, it could work, bro.
I was going to ask, because it's Roman that you're working with, does that put more pressure on it because your family and you want it to, obviously you would want it to be amazing, or does it make you more relaxed because you know each other so well?
Man, it was both. I like that. Both. As like the performer, it's like, damn, it's Roman Reigns. You know, everyone is Roman Reigns. It's the damn top. It's the big dog. It's Roman Reigns. So you know, when I see him in his tribal chief look, sometimes I'm looking at him like, hey, remember we're cousins, bro? You remember me or no, bro? Because he be looking blank out of it. And then, you know, when I go past that, you know, I look at my cousin, you know, part of me, I want to laugh, like legit pop, like, hey, man, what's going on here, bro? You know, but it's real easy, because it is with him. And this is my first singles run. And I'm glad it's with him. You know, it's with the number one guy. It's with the top guy in our company, and it's with my cousin, who I love. And I could just see, it makes me happy how far his journey is to get to that position. You know, I never lose focus of that. But from a working point of view, you know, I just want to keep up with him because he's so talented, man. You know, he's so good, and he got so good so quick. You know, And I just want to, you know, I want his. I'm still under his learning tree too. You know, I still want to learn from him. And then this is my learning curve. As me, a singles wrestler now, like who else would do it better with someone than him, right?
And that was sort of going to be my next question. You coming up to Roman's level is such a big part of this storyline. It's something Roman talks about so much on TV. But there's a truth to that, obviously, and you say you're learning from him right now. What is the most valuable thing you've learned from him, and also someone like Paul Heyman during this run so far?
Man, there's gonna be so in this business, like I feel like say I have an idea. You'll go through like stages where it almost makes you doubt your idea because you hear so many people like, yeah, no, I don't know. And then when you hear a lot of that, bro, it'll mess with you. It'll make you like double think you compared to this is what I want to do. Man, let's make this happen. You know, it's all about how the delivery. So being around them, I learned because, like I said, it was the stories like changing every week. But how I learned when I'm sitting in there with them, the way they talk, the way Paul talks, how Paul can Paul helps us with all our promos. And when he cuts a promo right there, I'm lost. He inspires me. You know what I mean? We're still working. We're still working, but it's a good. I'm always learning. That's my son still in my shot. I'm always on the learning tree. But I've learned to mean what you say what you mean, and stand on it. Stand on it. Learn to pull from different people. I'll take that. But man, don't let them. Just stand on it, and that's what I like about this now. And I'm taking that with me as I progress in my career. No more like Mr. Nice Guy type, which is cool. I did that. I stayed humble for a long time. Now it's time to get it. So pick and choose the battle.
Yeah. Well,
for sure.
Listen, we wish you the best of luck on Sunday. Obviously, biggest match of your career. It's going to be incredible. Me and Kev have been talking for the last hour and a half about how excited we are for this match. So best of luck, and enjoy Sunday night.
Thanks, Sos. I'm actually packing my stuff up today. It's here now. It's here now. Sunday, I was looking at Clash of Champions. It was a real big deal for me. It's crazy because Monday night, it's a whole nother slate, bro. Like, we ain't got time to talk about that. We on here now, bro. We on Hell in a Cell. So, man, tune in. I know the only thing I'm going to show you at that pay-per-view is Hart. I know I'm going to get. He probably going to give it to me. The whole world know he going to give it to me. The whole world doubted me, too. My own kids even think I ain't going to beat him. But guess what, man? It's David and Goliath, I'm going to show the whole world heart. Just show your heart. Step up to the plate. Even though you scared as hell. Even though you ain't never done this before, bro. I'm going to show you, bro. Step up and man up, bro. I face the consequences, I never run from them.
Amazing.
This is why we love it so much. This is
Let's get it.
It makes feel.
Hey, I'm gonna YouTube you, Kevin. Hey, Kevin, I'm gonna YouTube some of your steps. I'm gonna YouTube some of your dance videos over there, bro. I be watching Dancing with the Stars a lot, man. I'm telling you, I watch it a lot, man. I'm gonna look out for you, man. You be over there, hitting that.
Oh, he's dancing. He's dancing. You've got Jey Uso dancing. Amazing.
Well, you'll probably see me basically ripping off a load of wrestlers all the time, just doing all their moves.
Super kick.
Jey, thank you so much. Cheers for your time.
Hello, you. Thank you for clicking on to my Gorilla Position YouTube channel, the place to get huge interviews with the biggest superstars in WWE. Hit that subscribe button. Do it now. If you're a subscriber to this here YouTube channel, you will be personally notified every single time a brand new WWE superstar interview video is uploaded. And get involved with the podcast. Gorilla Position. Type it in to whatever your preferred podcast platform is. We drop every single Wednesday, and we are the biggest WWE podcast to come out of the UK. Get in touch on social media at WWEGP, on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We're across them all. And finally, wherever you are in the world, leave your comments below this video. Get in touch and let's celebrate our love for WWE together.